you're sure to stay a while. If you wanna have a good time, this is a place to be. So listen to the Tech Show with Tiz and ALC.
Yes, my friends, you are listening to XRP Radio. It's home of the unsigned and independent musician from across the globe. This is a tag show. It's a drop-in. If anyone wants to drop into the show, just say join us at xrpradio.co.uk. Let's start off with some Medusa. Good Time Locomotive.
Done to a stranger emotion. He doesn't look too good on you, my darling. We carry on again with foolish play. Never learn how to handle devotion. Love that passes by while you're deciding. Now I'm just dreaming on my own alone. I'll face the darkness. Medusa time into stone, or as they got me long ago. I played the game. Should've known you never take the blame. Always the same. Every time I'm feeling low, I say your name. I can't know that I'm on my own. From pain we go. You won't see that from upon your throne. So who am I to be? Am I your enemy? I see it all in your eyes. Had me on my knees, begging darling please. I see the truth in your eyes. Under lock and key, your sensitivity. The wasted tears that I cried. Your negativity keeps playing on repeat. I'll take it all in my stride. Medusa turned me into stone. Her eyes, they caught me long ago. I played the game always the same. She looked down from upon a throne. The future's bright but never known. Disguise the truth, all lies atone. Dismayed disdain, I cried in vain. I took my chance, now left alone. Medusa, Medusa, oh. Medusa, Medusa, oh. Plans have turned to stone. Medusa, Medusa, oh. Took a chance, now left alone. Medusa, Medusa, oh.
You're listening to the best in unsigned and independent music on the planet. You're more than welcome to join us here on XRP Radio. Just join us at xrpradio.co.uk/chat and I'll give you the link to join us on air. I don't care who you are. You can request a track that we have, at least, from the inside and independent world for a friend. You can do anything. You can request your own music. You can introduce a track. I don't care. It's a complete, free, open evening. that's it really. Let's give a shout out to Cass Dupree, who is not only our ISA nominated award DJ for being a radio DJ, obviously, amongst other things, about being an awesome artist as well. But the guy that was on before me, most importantly, warming up your seats, ready for you to sit here for another 2 hours listening to my drivel. So let's give him a shout out and play some of his tunes, eh? Cass Dupree here on XRP Radio.
Burning fires reach underneath the cold and empty sheets. My mind is racing with temptation. I know I won't sleep. Thoughts running wild, can be alone. I desire a love unknown. I leave my soul and head into the night, a night that beckons me to come. Voices calling me all nights. Touch that fire. I need that spark, don't wanna fight it, so let's touch that fire tonight. Take away love, yeah, I need it fast. When you take away love, what's left to last? Take away love, my heart is beating cold. Take away love, 'cause that's all I've got. Take away love, yeah, you take away love, yeah, you take away love, 'cause that's all I've got. Damaged goods, I'm not enough. I'm scared of what I might become. My mind is heavy and now I'm shaking. I feel it pulsing, it's in my blood. I'm in too deep, I can't explain it yet. I cannot live without this feeling. I want a possession, and yes, I need a fix right now. Voices calling me all night. Touch that fire. I need that spark, don't wanna fight it, so let's touch that fire tonight. Take away love, yeah, I need it fast. When you take away love, what's last to last? Take away love, my heart is beating cold. Take away love, 'cause that's all I've got. Take away love, yeah, you take away love, yeah, you take away love, 'cause that's all I've got.
Take away love. Sorry, Cass Dupree here on XRP Radio. I'm running the live stream and the mainstream now, so bear with me whilst I get used to the extra amount of buttons. Give me a few weeks, I'll be back on top of it. It's a bit of a new setup, but that's cool. The Wednesday night show is going to be a drop-in. I know it'll be a while till it gets there, but the idea of it is anyone can just ask for the link in the chat box on xrpradio.co.uk/chat and join me live here. If you can see me, the visual stream, you can join me right here, probably. It's not mirrored this way, under there. Or if we get enough, then I'll put us around the chat box and it's cool. But you're welcome to join us. All you need to do is ask for it in that chat box that way. Damn, wrong mirroring. I had to not mirror it because otherwise it would say PRX behind me, and that's not right. So yeah, you can join us there. I'll give you the link, and you can join us live on air if you wish to. If you don't, that's fine. We're just starting this, and it's all good fun. Link. I'm giving the link out now. This is where everybody joins me on air. I got a new track in, it was apparently submitted a few weeks ago. Pass me by, we're only just kind of getting back on top of our submissions and emails and everything. So, I'm quite excited about this because I missed it. It's Love Again, it's Keisha's song. It's by DPS here on XRP Radio. Let's have a listen. Oh, my mix is doing that stupid thing where it doesn't want to play tracks again. Here we go. Oh, Cass has joined us. Happy days. There he is in the dark.
A little bit dark here, sorry.
Dark, pitch black. I think I can see your nose and maybe your highlights.
Oh, at least I've got some tan then.
Let me just change my audio a little bit. How's it going, man? It's late over there, is it not? How's it going? Oh, how's it going over there? It's late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 22:13.
22:13. Oh, you've only got an hour on us. That's fine. It's
You
not
still
like
don't
you
know
do
that by
anything
now?
during the day. Sorry?
You still don't know that by now.
No. Do you realise how many time zones I have to deal with every day?
Yeah, I stopped trying.
It's a nightmare. The weirdest thing, I was booking like carpenters and painting and decorators to come do the studio and stuff. Like when they're telling me a time, my mind instantly went to like what time really is that in the world? EST to no. And they live here. It's just the same time.
Yeah, I stopped trying understanding PST, EST, GMT. I can't be bothered.
Rewind, sorry. Yeah, it's a nightmare. The worst one is so for ages I didn't clock that America has like 4 different time zones. So I was just used to trying to sort everything out. The cat's time zone is central.
Yeah, every time I'm having a meeting with America, I'm trying to Google directly what time zone it is.
Nightmare. Oh, it's even worse for you. You've got an extra hour on that. Like I find it hard to get meetings, and that's why I had to arrange the XRP team meeting for so late because it's impossible to get it convenient for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a nightmare being that late, but it's not too bad now. We've got less fit. When Simo was on, like he was doing the team meeting at like after midnight his time. Nightmare.
I could definitely do that as long as it's not in a weekday.
We'll see what people say. Oh, shout out to Sepsis who give us a little love and the Ecologic Effect.
Oh, Tish, look at this.
Oh, well, if I can see it. Let's get just the two of it. Let's see. Is that a cat?
That's the baby.
That's I can only just about see her. You live in Twilight over there, don't you? I'm seeing
Yeah,
like 100 spots in the ceiling, yet there's no light. It's weird. That's so weird. If you've got so many spots here, I can't see you. There we go, live now. Here we go. You're listening to XRP Radio. I've just got a shout out to Cass here. If anyone is watching the video stream, Cass, just give a little show off of your ceiling. Look how many lights he's got, yet you can't see him. Look at all the lights, and you can't see him. He's not there. But Cass is here. He's live with me here on XRP Radio. How you doing?
Yeah, never cranky. Well, always cranky.
Never cranky, always cranky. But you did a good show, man. Good show.
Thanks. I love it. I love it. I love being a DJ. I love giving people a stage. And I'm glad you introduced me to, well, not introduce me, seduce me to become a DJ.
Oh, don't say seduce too much. It's already getting weird. Actually, as one of our newest DJs, our second newest, shall we say, I rarely get to do shit like this, so I'll take advantage whilst you're here. What is? Let's start off. What brought you to XRP Radio before anything else? Before me asking you to be a DJ, how did you get here?
One of the other artists introduced me to XRP, which is Helen Counts, and she told me about you guys. So she basically made me upload my songs to your station, and then I became number one in the XRP charts, and I was overwhelmed because it was my first number one. And then I decided to, well, let's give these guys some love back and, well, do stuff for them, and that's how I become a DJ.
I think there was a lot of me consistently saying you'd be good, and you have been good. It's got to be said. It's been a fresh branch of XRP. We kind of almost delved into the whole of just becoming a rock and metal station, and we've got a little bit of a lease of life with some of these new DJs that have come on, which has been excellent. Of your shows that you've done, how have you felt? How have you found it? What's your favourite bit about now being a DJ?
I love the bit about exploring new music every single week. And showcasing new talents, because I do think that the people that I'm showcasing should be more visible and have more recognition for what they've done.
A quick shout as well to Cass. Cass is and with some tentative I say this, but this is like background stuff that you guys don't need to know. But Cass is at International Singer-Songwriter Awards. That is I keep forgetting the name. Tamani. I always forget what her name is. How to say it properly, anyway. But we used to do a lot of work with the ISSA. We got the likes of James Reed and such from there. We got a lot of music from there. Some really good stuff. So Cass has been nominated as Radio DJ of the Year over there.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I've had that nomination. I won once, but I didn't know until 4 days after I won, which was hilarious. That's my relationship with the people over there. But Cassie's going to have a much more success. So if it's if you're catching it, keep an eye on our socials and stuff, and see if he wins. We think he's going to win because, well, he's part of XRP, which is undoubtedly the best and longest running independent radio station that exists, and that cat agrees. Look how much she agrees. Look down there if you agree. Oh, she stopped looking. God damn it! Isn't that always the way? I know you're absolutely knackered and I haven't got you for long, but as you have control, you're here. If you were to introduce any song and give me long enough of an introduction to be able to find it, what would you pick?
Sometimes you gotta do what you do. Do what you got to do. And it's one of his latest songs. It's about 9 years old right now. It's probably one of his first, but I enjoy it the most. And it's from Louis Boodle. and it was one of the first songs that made me wanna clear the entire database of XRP because this really caught my eye the first time I heard it.
It's a good tune. It took me a few minutes to clock onto what you would do, what you were on about there, but I got it in the end.
Jesus, man, I stalled as much as I could. I even gave the introduction myself.
It was only because you said "do what I gotta do," and that completely threw me off.
You should have known me by now. You should have.
I should. I'm running on fumes this evening. I can't deny. No, I have to say this, but it sounds like I'm a douche and I'm correcting Cass here, but this is "Do What I Need" by Lewis Bootle. Luckily, a joint love of ours, and we both prefer his earlier stuff to the stuff that he's doing now. Which, like, go back to what you were doing, Lewis. You were raw and real back then. That one, and so many buttons when you're using StreamYard.
Yeah, that's the best part of marrying a man. You don't have a lot of buttons.
See, the worst thing is you're like justifying this for me. You're making it sound more and more appealing.
Yeah, and I can make anything look or sound gay at all. That's the fun part. Even your autocorrect is turning gay when you're messaging me.
What was it that I said? I forgot what I said now. I cracked up when it happened though. Yeah, my auto spell autocorrect when I'm typing to Cast on WhatsApp for some reason just turns gay. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. No spams. Cass couldn't pull a savage on me because well, he's not here. He could pull a savage on me when I meet him on the 25th. I'm just working out where I'm staying that night, to be fair.
I thought you were staying with the bakery.
I was just double... The worst thing with me is I say things to certain people and then I forget that it was organised, so I just double-checked. I sent a message to Matt earlier. Matt?
Mike.
Fuck.
My goodness, mate, you're the fucking DJ. How could you not know their names by now?
Do you know how many bands have submitted to XRP in the past 17 years?
I know, but they're so regular. They tag me in every fucking post they do, and whenever
they are fantastic. They are great people. But yes, I've lost my grasp on
the review of my show. I was getting overwhelmed because my phone was getting off the hook for 4 hours. I'm not used to that.
They are. They're fun. I have to say, the bakery. I should probably play a bakery track next. They are the best interview that I've done.
Shall I give you a scoop?
A scoop?
Yes.
I'm always up for a scoop. Bear in mind that this scoop is live.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm working on album number 2, which you know, probably. And they promised me to do a remix. So I'm going to do a remix album, and there's going to be at least a Beat Bakery remix on it.
Very cool. Hold that. Do What I Need, Lewis Bootle here on XRP Radio. I'm here with Castor Brews, kindly stayed on after his show to slowly inaugurate this drop-in show. The idea of it, we used to do it years ago on a Tuesday, and the idea was all the DJs used to drop in and introduce stuff that was going to go on in their show that week. Bit of an issue for you this evening because you've only just done your show, so I don't know how much you've prepared for next week.
None at all.
There's going to be a Banging Sarcasm show next week. You heard it here first, folks. It's going to happen, and it's going to have music in. And what more do you need to know yet? Keep an eye on his socials. What's your Banging Sarcasm social whilst we've got it? Banging Sarcasm XRP by any chance?
No, it's just at Banging Sarcasm.
Oh, there we go. Even better. Even better. How did you... That's a good app to coin in on, to be fair. I would have expected that to have been gone by now.
Yeah, well, it was quite easy because I was going to play banging songs, which was my ideal goal. And sarcasm, well, my friends would say I'm very sarcastic as well, and Kaz is in it as well, so I thought it should be sarcasm.
Oh, sarcasm! Wow. Wow.
Did it just hit you by now?
Yeah, that when you said it just then, that's when I got it.
Fucking hell, I've done
Sarcasm.
30 shows by now.
Mate, I am the slowest that I have been in the 35 years of my existence. Please bear with me. I'll get there in the end. Give me a couple of months. The renovations have stopped now, so I'll get back to it. I wait. You know the story of renovations. I wait until it gets to the harder point where you have to start making decisions and you have to get involved and your brain is absolutely fried. And I'll be sitting here going, "Oh, do you remember my name, Cass? No? Oh, you're renovating, are you?"
No, you've been in the paint for too long. Or you've been to Amsterdam, you've been smoking too much.
I don't do drugs. They do me. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Don't do it. Drugs. Listen to Pipe Dreams on a Monday night. It's more than enough that you need for the week. It's like you get contact high from Pipe Dreams. You're good. Anyway, we were talking about the Beat Bakery. What's your favourite bakery track?
One more time.
I am so glad that you picked that.
Yeah, because I played the other one.
Well picked. One more time. Beat Bakery featuring George Bone. Yeah, it's so difficult to not change this show name to the Gangbanger now after Banging Sarcasm spams bangers.
It would be fun though.
What, a gangbang or just calling the show the gangbang? Because do I need to like unbook my tickets?
You could make it gang bank, like bank holidays.
The gangbang. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. It's a great wink.
That could work.
Yes, it could work, because if you have DJs dropping in, it's the gang. And
But
it's
why
a
is
wink
it the
to
bank?
be created.
Bank would work if it was like a Monday thing.
No, it would work because every single DJ is going to be dropping in, which is part of the gang, so it's the gang bank. With a nod to the X-rated gangbang. I think that's brilliant.
You would. Dirty bastard.
Oh yes, I'm not ashamed.
I've got to start doing the chart show again. Oh.
Yes,
That's
because
amazing.
I've told my people to hold off with voting because it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. The devs are trying to get me to hold off and launch the chart show with the new website, but that's August, man, and it's basically September. It's going to be like August 25th, 27th.
But still, if they don't get their expectations right for launching the new website in August, they're doing something wrong. They have so many months left. And it's
I
been
mean-
months in front as well.
We're working with people that are ineffective. Like the website that we get in, the website that we had when it was first built was worth $5 or $6 grand, and we got it for $2. And this next website is probably, it will end up costing me about $4 probably, but it's going to be worth 12, 13 grand. It's going to be an amazing website, but we're working with people that are... Oh, shit, the song. You're listening to XRP Radio, home of the unsigned and independent. This is a tag show, and I'm still here with Casterpree, who I'm making miss his bedtime, unfortunately. It's your day off tomorrow, isn't it, surely?
Yes, it is. It's because it's Ascension Day.
Because it's what?
Ascension Day.
Ascension Day. What is Ascension Day?
It's a biblical day where I believe Jesus went back up to heaven again.
Oh, right. Okay. This is something that I cannot comment on. This is something that I may have only just realised. Are you Christian?
No, definitely not, because they hate me because I'm gay.
I was going to say it would have been very ironic if you were, but I do know. I mean, there are people that, you know, the Pope has sanctioned gays. I think sanctioned gays. That sounds shit, doesn't it? Saying you're allowed now. You're allowed.
Yeah, for holes.
But okay.
Okay, I got you there.
Yep, caught me off guard there. But yeah, I you fuck me. Completely ruined the rest of the show. What the fuck am I meant to come up with after that, mate? Jesus.
Yeah, but you can be not worried because they like young boys. They don't like me. I'm an old fart.
I mean, yeah, that is some irony in it. The anti-gay yet the pro-fiddler, shall we say? I'm not right. We're not doing it. Let's talk about music. Fuck. I am the worst at getting inadvertently political.
Do some super fans. Guilty pleasure. It fits so well.
Welcome to Banging Sarcasm Extended. Here we go.
You must
That's
say,
not the right
guilty
version.
pleasure fits it right well.
I mean, it does, but
Essentially, the high-pitched voice. I mean, think about little boys.
Fuck's sake! I'm gonna have to cut this fucking live stream. You do your first live stream on Instagram. It's all music. It's all great. He comes on and ruins mine, ladles and jellies, me.
No, because I was told this is going to be an X-rated radio program.
I mean, there's X-rated and there's X-rated, though, isn't there?
I'm not quite visual yet.
Oh shit! We desperately need our over 18 warning on the website. Fucking hell.
Oh, this song has a deeper meaning now.
I do like the Tor Iman remix of this. It's really nice to mix on a house kind of beat thing. XR parental advisory. That's definitely going on the website. XR parental advisory. Let me send that to the devs now.
We cannot be held liable to external damage to your child.
I'm tempted just to go the other way and be like hyper aggressive, and it just pops up going, "Are you a fucking child? Fuck off." And that's it. And then you just got two buttons going, "I'm not a child," or "I should fuck off." Because the problem is like it's different laws in all countries. So we'll just say child, not like over 16, over 18, or in India over 3. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but what if you made it parental advisory?
I do not want parents to on XRP radio.
No, but I mean, if you have that
Hold that, bud. Hold that. You're listening to XRP Radio. That was Super Famous with Guilty Pleasure. Cass just said to me in the break, if you're listening to the or watching the video stream, XRP Radio should come with parental advisory. My worry of that is that parents start listening. That's scary. We'd get banned. We'd get removed from the internet. I think Cass is frozen.
Who says who we are banned?
Who said? I think if parents start listening to XRP Radio, we'd get banned from the internet somehow.
No.
Even porn's getting banned from the internet these days. And that's
I can assure you firsthand it's not.
I mean, not porn as a whole, but I mean, like...
Oh no, you can find anything you want.
Well, you heard it. I don't... Stop saying things that give me no way to respond to you with. Because I have very how do you know is I think the first and foremost question, but that is preceded by really just wanting to say I don't want to ask you any more on the subject.
I cannot answer that question without going to visual.
Visual? You don't need to show me the porn. I mean, you don't need to don't describe it to me either, but
No, but I'm seriously, it was just a weird thing in my mind since I was a puber. I was like, okay.
Since you was a what? Sorry, rewind. Since you were a what?
Since I was in puberty.
Oh,
in first grade or something like that, yes. So I was like, okay, so you have midgets. Is everything in the same size, or is it... You know what I mean? So I Googled it.
What is the first direction that we went to midget porn? Why is that where we just... Right, I need a piece.
You don't want to Google this.
What the fuck? Oh, I have never ever experienced. I mean, I've been live with you. We've been live before, haven't we, Cass? We've been live together, haven't we?
No, we
must
not
have.
really.
Really? Really? Oh, that needs... Well, that's... I was going to say that needs to change, but I'm not so sure about it.
It's going to be definitely interesting.
Oh... The other day I played you a track, Cass, from Foxtrap. It was Aftermath. You commented that it was a great tune, but you wanted the vocals a little bit more forward. But it was that girl that had the impressive falsetto, real high vocals over the kind of jungle kind of dance beat.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd play you some more just right now. They were previously known as the Baltic States. Apart from they changed their name to Foxtrap after... When you search the Baltic States on Facebook, you get a lot of stuff about the Balkan Wars and Bulgaria and all of that kind of stuff. So they changed the name to Foxtrap. Ironically, now it's hard to find them on Google and whatever because there's a load of anti-fox hunting stuff in their way, which is quite funny. But this is the first track they brought to us when they were the Baltic States. It's called Boxes, and it's got a more chilled version of the same vibe of the track that I played you the other day. So I thought I'd play it to you now and see if I can change your mind on those vocals.
Okay, cool.
There I go.
By the way, I did had another assignment from my school to produce.
Okay.
And I find it very difficult because the vocals were kind of shouty, out of tune. I mean, I spent 2 hours tuning the whole thing. Just tuning, nothing else.
I think if you're getting something shouty, like... So I've worked with a lot of kind of punk and post-hardcore musicians, and you kind of got to let go a bit on the tuning side. So work heavy on the compression, try and build that wall of sound with if there's any guitars or whatever the instruments are, build that wall of sound so there's no frequency gaps in it, and then the vocals kind of jump off the harmonics from the rest of the track and you don't have to play too much with tuning in.
Oh yeah, I did, but I didn't feel as confident about the mix that I was last time, and last time I had a good grade, don't get me wrong, but I felt it was going to be more terrible, but I had an even better grade. I had a 8.1 out of 10.
I mean, I don't know whether your uni is the same as over here, but typically with a lot of the mixing work that I got, they purposely give you shitty stuff to see what you can do with it. Because if you're given if you're given a prime mix, there's a little skill in it, and to be fair, especially when you get supreme vocals, you don't want to touch them, so there's no mixing involved. And they don't want to see that, but they want to see you really fucking struggle. And if you can make it sound audible, I wouldn't be surprised if your courses are anything like ours. I wouldn't be surprised if they get worse and worse and worse as it goes
Oh yeah,
on.
this was worse. There was phasing in it. There was a lot of things untuned, a lot of backtrack clicks and stuff like that. Too much overhead. There was so much going on.
The main thing they want you to learn is inversing. So, you know, when you take, you can take out a sound and then you reverse the loop on it so it cancels itself out.
Yeah.
That's the main thing they want you to learn. So they eventually, by the end of the course, if you hear a click in the background, you should be ripping that out of the audio, inversing it, and putting it alongside it so it cancels out the exact click track rather than using EQ or compression to try and lessen it, or using a gate to try and cut it out that way.
Interesting.
Inversing is hard. It's very difficult. I don't do it much these days because the same effect can be achieved other ways. But all production unis in the UK are pushing you towards that exquisite ability to fully be able to mold audio. And if you can fully mold audio, if you can take a track and just be able to be like, okay, I've took the vocals out of that MP3, that's what everyone wants now, because then they'll use you as an algorithm professor on a software that does that. That's what they're trying to do in the end of the day. They're trying to get smart audio analysts to be able to transfer their knowledge into automated assistants, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing anyway. I started this study because I wanted to make sure that my producer gets the best vocals I can deliver to him, because sometimes I fuck up, I do wrong stuff and stuff like that. So I decided to do a total study, totally unnecessarily, but just because I could. So
that's mad. In fairness, we're about to go live, so I'm just going to pick up on that. That was Boxes by Foxtrap here on XRP. Still here with Castorpre. He was just mentioning a rare thing that you hear in the world. So most people know that I'm a uni grad producer, performer, and recording practitioner and mastering agent. Cassie's doing a course on recording and production, and weirdly, even though he's making his own tunes here and there and doing stuff, he just informed me of the wildest thing. He was mentioning that the main reason why he took his course is so he can deliver to his professional producer, not to produce himself, but so he can deliver to his pro producer the best vocals that he can. That is a level of dedication that I have not seen before in the world. So what led you to that? Was it like to cut down actual in-studio costs, or like, because you've mentioned before the last thing that you ever want to do is produce yourself?
yeah, the reason why I did it was because I did a few recordings that were not up to par. They were in the wrong rhythm. They were I don't know. They just weren't up to my standards, and my producer told me to record them again. And there was one song I had to record 4 times, which was terrible.
What made you take a production course instead of a recording vocalist course?
Because now I know his language.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. Because quite often I've been in the studio with artists, and they're like, you start having to learn beatboxing. This is a true thing. You have to learn how to beatbox as a constant studio producer, because quite often a band will come up to you and go, oh, we want the guitar to be dirtier. And you're like, what do you mean dirtier? And they'll go, well, at the moment it's kind of dun-dun-dun, and we want it dun-dun-dun. And you have to learn what they mean in your head in beatbox terms to deliver that to them. But that's a really interesting difference to kind of push yourself into a way that you can interact with the producer easier, rather than know the techniques but force the producer to have to work to you.
Yeah, one fun fact was he had sent me a demo of a recorded song, and it had a weird astronomic robotic thingy at the end, which I was definitely sure I didn't record. And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And it took me 4 weeks to make him understand what part I meant and what was so robotic. And at the end, it was one simple setting in Prologic, which was I don't know, extend node to whatever. And now I know what it does, how it works, what could happen if you use a setting like that. So now I know exactly what to tell him. Like, okay, you use the setting here. I don't like it. Please turn it off and make it sound like, I don't know, put up the medium frequency up a bit because it's currently not catchy enough or something like that.
I mean, that's one thing that you've mentioned a few times, and when reviewing other tracks, you've got quite a good grasp of a frequency range and where stuff should sit in a track. Is that stuff that you kind of learned through your course, or stuff that you just kind of had a head around already, but now you can kind of how do you put it, eloquate the what you're saying professionally, as it were?
No, that when I started out as an artist, the only thing I had was my sound. So I did everything based on my own ears, what I liked or didn't like, and I compared it to current hits and stuff like that. So I knew what I wanted, but I didn't knew how to pronounce it or make it clear to my producer. And now that I'm doing this course, well, it's not a course, it's a full study. But still, now I know how to make sure that I'm getting what I wanted.
Definitely a good thing. People should, even if you can't, you don't have the ability to get into a pro online college or uni course and do this kind of stuff. There is an entourage of YouTube videos. A big one that I will highlight is Production Bytes with a Y, BYTE, done by Nick Lucas, formerly of Vera Nova. But it really can give you a new kind of... that stuff is more electronically... oriented, shall I say, but definitely give you a new way to communicate with those around you, even on a basis level. Bands that are constantly doing gigs and performances and stuff like that could do with learning this information to speak to their sound tech on stage.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't give you the basis that you need to go on a professional basis with your producer, because yes, you might know a certain basis, but still you don't speak the same language. And I mean, my producer and I have a long-term relationship. I mean, we've worked on my album for 2 years, which is quite a long time, but still we've gotten to know each other on a deep, and I mean very deep basis. So he knows my personality.
When you say stuff like that, it's hard not to take the wrong way. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, but I mean, we gathered the true friendship, and he knows my person and personality very well on a deep level, and he knows what my goals are. He knows what I want. But still, when it comes to talking in a professional way about stuff that's happening in music, it is not being taught perfectly with a few. Understanding what is sound, how does your ears work, what do you need to do to make your setup right for having a clear vision. I mean, it's easy to put in a bit of earplugs and understand, okay, so this is my sound. No, that's not true. That's not your sound. That's just one medium for your sound. You should check it on different levels. You should check it in the car. You should check it on an all surround system. You should check
Definitely.
it on multiple things. And that's not something you learn from a video. That's something you learn from doing a true study on how sound works, how a setup should be, where your standing waves are, how you should eliminate them, how to properly acoustically treatment your studio or at least your um, room to play your sounds off in. So yes, this study is going very deep into the matter, and that's what I like about it because standing waves, I never heard of it before.
It never. See, this is what this is one of the struggles when I was teaching music. I just say like baseline concepts, and it was very difficult for me to compute that students had never heard of them. Especially when you're teaching younger students and they're like, "Oh, can you count to 4?" And they're like, "Why?" Like, whoa! And then you're getting on a production level and it's standing waves. I've never heard of standing waves, and I'm like, but, but that's like how music. That's how sound works. That's how sound works. That's how polarization and amplitude, like, how aggravating. But that kind of comes from a point. Not. I agree with what you're saying. You know, the full course is definitely a deep dive into betterness. But I highly advise on the side. Those that can't quite get into that or haven't got the aptitude as such for it, to definitely just take some time and learn the language behind music in a studio. And my watch is going off crazy. The language in a studio. Shush! I'm going to take it off and throw it out the door. There we go. Bye watch. Behind studio production and especially on the stage, if you're a gigging band or artist, it's much better to turn round to a sound engineer and say, "Oh, my vocals definitely need more treble," rather than "my vocals sound shit, can you make them sound better?" and such. Talking about prime producers, though.
And I must say, I mean, talking about myself and every single artist on XRP, most of us are independent, which means we don't have a manager who understands the music business.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do it yourself. And if you don't know what you're talking about, it's definitely worth investing in a course who teaches you stuff like this, because you will need it if you want to improve. And it does sound like a vague job, like something that you don't need to do. But if you want to improve, you have to do stuff like this because you want to get better. You want to make your music more appealing to the ears, get a wider audience. So definitely do not hesitate to get courses to improve yourself.
Well, at the end of the day, if you're taking, if you're insisting or trying to move your musicianship in whatever way that you do as to be what you do for life, that's your enjoyment, that's your kind of job for life, dream goal, whatever, it's incredibly important to treat it as such. Even if you're working in McDonald's and you've been working there 2 years, you're going to be pushed to do a training course to be a manager. Like, do some training courses. It's still your job. It's still improvement. You know, move forward. Treat your music. If you want, there's lots of musicians out there that go, "I do it for the love of it. I love my job, my day job. I come home, I play some guitar, I record it, and I'm glad other people listen to it." Fantastic, do it, enjoy your life. If you're a band that wants to take it a little bit more seriously, or an artist that take it more seriously, then definitely take your time and start learning some of the stuff as you would do with any other job. Yeah, well, I mean, job sounds shit. Job's a shit word, but self-employment, business, that's what it is at the end of the day. If you want it to support your life, learn the shit that you need to do.
If you have the ambition to make it as an artist, to be able to make a living out of music, well, good luck with that. You have to be very lucky. It basically means you have to work 4 days or 5 days a week and do music beside it until you make it anyway. So why not make the best out of it?
It's true. It's true. I mean, Also, on that exact note, be aware of the levels of things. A lot of people are like mass number one fame or nothing. But I know quite a few bands that like they gig, that's what they do. They're a gigging band and that's how they live. They're not super well known, but they make their money, they pay their bills, they do their gigs, and that's what they do, and that's a good thing. And you can build on that. So when you're starting off and doing your gigs, that will give you 100 quid between the four of you on stage, and you got 25 quid each. Just work with that. Don't get disheartened because it gets bigger and better the more that you play. Everyone plays shit first gigs. It's just life. That's how it is. Unless you've got a big backer, mentor, or you just looked out on the X Factor or America's Got Talent. And most of that's pre-constructed anyway, so don't believe it. On the note of production, we need to play some music. We've been chatting for a little while. I also need to refill my ghost drink, apparently. Ooh, that's weird. So I thought Icons of Industry as just premier production extraordinaire Roberto Montoya and crew deliver eloquence. And on that note, I need to grab a beverage.
Okay, I need to go, Tis.
No problems. I'll stay until you go. It's been a pleasure to have you on, obviously.
Yes, definitely. If you ever want to have a proper interview or anything like a crossover between artist or DJ, well, just let me know and I'll make sure to be there. This was quite unexpected, although I loved it.
Yeah, and me. The kind of plan is just to have this, just a couple of hours of complete madness. A lot of other indie radio stations do the same kind of thing where they just get all their DJs on at one time. And it's just a little bit mad. So, and we used to do something similar, but it was a little bit more controlled. But fuck it. See how it goes for the next few weeks. So this will be it every Wednesday doing the same thing. Hopefully get some more people on in future. The first one I did, we had about 6 or 7 people on. It was really good.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But no, good to have you on and helping me out with someone. Because last week no one came on and I was just sitting there like...
I haven't seen it, I'm sorry.
You don't want to see it. Don't look for it. Ignore it. The tunes are good, but I look bored as fuck. Anyway, yeah, have a good rest of your week, man. Is next Thursday good for you as a meeting? Do you reckon you can make that, yeah?
Next Thursday?
Yeah. Oh, you're breaking up.
Yeah, sorry, I had to look to my calendar. It works.
Wicked. Cool.
Okay, have a great show, and I talk to you next Wednesday or maybe before.
Wicked, man. Catch you next Wednesday, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
In a bit. You're listening to the XRP radio. How's everyone going? It's good to have Cass on a little bit earlier, just a nice little chill out. 55 minutes left of the evening. I'm going to do that in backwards. Should have been this one first, but fuck it. You're listening to XRP Radio. We got 50 minutes left of this evening. If anyone wants to join me live on air, you're more than welcome to. But however, I'll be playing some favourites for the rest of the evening, unless anyone interrupts me. You are listening to some banging tunes here on XRP Radio. Just calling out the evening. 45 minutes left. Hope you're having a lovely evening. You're listening to the best unsigned and independent music on the internet, on the radio, in the world. It's XRP Radio. This is the tag show. It's the drop-in. All are welcome at the drop-in. Next up, we got a request from Boomsmack in the chat box. You can see Nightwolf. This is his latest one, Night Becomes. You are listening to Great Unsigned and Independent Music. If you're going anywhere else, you're listening to not Great Unsigned and Independent Music. That was Nightwolf. Light Becomes, that's the latest one. Been getting music from Nightwolf for about the past 15 years now. He just keeps smashing them out, doesn't he? Keeping a vibe, I think, but changing it into a bit of funky lounge jazz. Mark Lean.
Speak only the truth, goddamn. Been searching around for years, yeah. You told me to go find it with my eyes blindfolded. Misguided, how can a man get it lost when the gates were half open, chance tossed? And I don't know when you'll find your way back to the hands of a man who could find a green grass in a snowstorm. How long does it take before the feeling moves on? And we can spin your long legs around my head like you asked for. See, there's love and simplicity. Oh, not all your misery, so I don't know when you'll find your way. Let the soul of my voice serenade you. Hold my hand while we dance smooth, baby. You dance like you just barely need it, but I can see you finally understand. Let the soul of my voice serenade you. Hold my hand while we dance smooth, baby. Dance like you just barely need it. understand. Been a while since a whole night. Don't worry, she's mine, brother. She finer than a motherfucker. I can feel it in my bones, she's shaking while she moans. It's been a while since a whole night. Didn't think we had to outrun the cars, but you just had to play your part, play your part. Break dance with your hands in the air and spin around, touch the ground, gotta go around. This is what the bad boys going on alone. If it's spitting fire to the bone, she don't wanna move along, but you still hanging on. It's hard to be the cool. It's hard to be the cool. Let the soul of my voice serenade you. Hold my hand while we dance slow, baby. You dance like you just barely need it, but I can see you finally understand. Break dance with your hands in the air and spin around, touch the ground, gotta go around. This is what the bad boys going on alone. If spitting fire to the bone, she don't wanna move along, but you're still hanging on. It's hard to be the cool. 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 Turn around, avert your eyes from this mess. Turn around, avert your mind from distress. And I can't seem to find a way to keep my life the same. I guess we all feel change, but really I don't understand why we can't learn to make amends. I got people trying to tell me how to live my life, cause they played out theirs but ain't satisfied. So won't you quit making everything so deep? This ain't philosophy, society. I got people trying to tell me how to live my life, cause they played out theirs but ain't satisfied. So won't you quit making everything so deep? This ain't philosophy, society. Baby, strange. No time don't move like it did before. Oh, ain't it strange, baby? How the future don't wait to come knocking at your door. So don't just stay within the lines for the sake of safety.
Freddie, you're just lazy.
Well, in that case, I'ma leave the whole world to the doctors and the lawyers. Even if my teachers hate me. Yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. I got people trying to tell me how to live my life, cause they played out theirs but ain't satisfied. So won't you quit making everything so deep? This ain't philosophy, society. I got people trying to tell me how to live my life, cause they played out theirs but ain't satisfied. So won't you quit making everything so deep? This ain't philosophy, society.
Cause when we make music,
Whoa,
we don't do it in order to reach a certain point, such as the end of the composition. Best, when we play music,
I hope you're all having a most wondrous time here on the most exciting XRP radio. You're listening to great unsigned and independent music, the best that I can lay my hands on. If anyone's got any requests, you got 30 minutes to get them in. Otherwise, you hear some of my personal favoritos, and there's not much that you can really do about that, honestly. Unless you request, then you can do a lot about it. Thus is life.
That you tell yourself she's not your
Blue Eyed Giants back to back here on XRP Radio. That's 97 and Murmurations. I'm going to deliver to you another back to back now. It is the epic that is the Captain Midnight epic. I'm heard. Why did I say that live? I typed it in the chat box by accident and I said it live on air. What a weirdo. I've heard there's going to be a third part to this trilogy. Eyes peeled.
The secret of immortality be held in the stone called the Star of the Sea. dark night. Cross the oceans near and far. captain said, full speed ahead. Retrieve the star or we're dead. Who doesn't wanna live forever? The crew obeyed, the decision was made, and one last battle raged. But what happened next, I don't remember. So the captain stood upon the deck, reflecting on a life at sea. He finally found the fabled star, and with it immortality. But eternal life was not the gift he always thought that it would be. For he was cursed to sail the earth and never be set free. Say a prayer for Captain Midnight, somewhere out there on the sea, living in eternal twilight, never knowing final peace. All of the family he left behind when he went to chase riches and gold, never to see his loved ones again.
You've been listening to XRP Radio, home of the Unsigned and Independent. This is a tag show. It's a drop-in on a Wednesday night where anyone can join us live on air. However, it's too late for that. It's the last track of the night. That was the Captain Midnight back-to-back. And as DUI has just joined us at the end, we'll play the latest track he has made with Mishappenings. It's Driving Under Mishappenings Insanity. Back to square one. See you later, everybody. I am back on Saturday. Bye.